Hello and welcome to Cricket World TV. I'm John Pennington. With me today is Alastair Symondson. Hello, Al.
Hi, John.
We've just finished coming to terms with what was an amazing Test match. England have escaped with a draw.
Absolutely,
Australia.
absolutely extraordinary. I mean, every time we come together, we've been together. England against the Netherlands in 2020. We've just had an extraordinary day's cricket, and we're going to just run through all that today. But obviously, go back over the first Test in the Ashes series 2009, John.
That's right. Well, England starters today, they were 20 for 2. They needed basically to bat out the day, and somehow they managed it. But they lost 3 wickets in the morning session. They kept on losing wickets, and right up until the final hour, Australia were the favourites. But they found Paul Collingwood in Shivnal and Chanderpaul mode, 74 in 245 balls.
I mean, he was
hours.
Absolutely limpet-like, and until that last shot when he was out, he hadn't played a full shot all day.
Absolutely right.
And the crowd, it was just amazing. He was out, and then, well, for all intents and purposes, England were finished. Monty Panesar to come in.
And he did come in, and he played really well. Him and James Anderson saw off 69 deliveries. Every defensive stroke, every shot that didn't get them out. That was every shot was cheered. And then Anderson squirted the ball to the boundary for 4 that put England in the lead, which meant that that meant 10 minutes.
And then did it again.
And then did it again just for good measure. It really was extraordinary
to go 5 runs into the lead. I mean, it was absolutely extraordinary. And if any of you weren't listening or gone to bed in Australia because you, to all intents and purposes, won the first Test match, which I have to say, here in England, we thought exactly the same. And obviously down in Cardiff in Wales, they thought differently. The England batsmen, particularly Collingwood, batted superbly, virtually all day long.
Yeah.
And right up until the end. And then, as you said, 69 deliveries. Panesar and Anderson saw England to a remarkable draw.
So just to take it back a bit and to sum that up, England finished their second innings on 252 for 9, so we're a little way ahead. Their first innings, of course, going way back, it seems like way back, it was only 5 days ago to Wednesday, the first full ball. They eventually made 435. Paul Collingwood again scoring a half-century, as did Kevin Peterson and Matthew Pryor. Australia replied with 4 batsmen, the first time they'd ever done that in the Ashes Test, all scoring triple figures and all big hundreds as well. Brad Haddin, Marcus North, both of those two on their first Ashes Test.
Absolutely incredible batting. You know, Australia went into that first innings, and I thought England had the better bowling attack, and they just batted absolutely. So they really showed England what Test cricket was all about.
Well,
and as you say, 2 debutants getting 100. You know, their confidence was sky high.
Indeed, and the other two, of course, Ricky Ponting, wonderful innings of 150, and he out-captained, I would say, just about Captain Strauss.
Well, I have to say, I mean, as a test player and a Test captain, you can't go much better than Ricky Ponting, and you know, he was quite extraordinary until, I have to say, the final moments of today, which, you know, he I think lost it. He was bowling Marcus North at the end. I don't know why he was doing that. Perhaps the sun had got to him, who knows, but it was quite extraordinary. At the end, I just thought he'd lost it completely. He should have had his strike bowlers on, especially at Monty Panesar. And, you know, it was, but, you know, an amazing Australia innings, as you say.
Then they eventually declared on 674, which gave them that 7 overs last night. That's on the 4th day. They got 2 early wickets. They needed 8 more to win. They could only get 7. But and the match was drawn. Looking ahead to Lord's, Al, any changes for England? They must improve, mustn't they?
Well, England have got problems. They didn't score enough runs, and their batsmen, when they got in, got out, and that's no good. Peterson's got to have a look at himself. Obviously, Alastair Cook, you know, he's struggling at the moment, hasn't had a big score for a while. Ravi Bopara up against the Australians, he hasn't got any runs. So England got a few problems, and I think in the bowling they've only taken 6 wickets.
6 wickets, yes.
So that's not too good. Whereas, you know, the Australians have taken 19 wickets, and I thought England went in with a stronger bowling attack, but I was obviously wrong there. They didn't bat particularly well, so there's a lot of thinking, and are they going to make some changes? The one change I'd probably make is to bring in Adil Rashid, the leg spinner.
But will they go with 2 spinners at Lord's?
I think they will go with 2 spinners at Lords.
Well, to find out first, obviously, cricketworld.com, and it all kicks off again on Thursday. Thanks for your time today, Al. We
thoroughly
can't
enjoyed
wait.
it. Absolutely brilliant. Looking forward to it.
This is Cricket World TV.